Konbanwa, good evening, Pathless. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome to episode 19 of the Skyrim mod, Enderal, Forgotten Stories. We are pretty much exactly where we left off. I did take care of inventory fun stuff in between episodes. It was not fun. These have been red. Not sure why that one was purple, but we got it. Can't get into the cell for some reason. We are at the pit fights. Oh yeah, the pit fights. And we were slowly progressing and very interested in seeing where this goes.
What? That's all you got? Come on.
I did change my outfit.
Should have placed my money on the Eterna.
Which
you live and learn.
Boosted up rhetoric even more. So let's talk to Rasha. This guy stole her seat.
Yes.
And we're gonna wait for the next battle. We're gonna get the fade out and fade out. If you are new, if you're new to the channel, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. If you're new to the series, hajime mashite. And if you are a regular, okai rinasai. And welcome. Happy to have you all here. Hopefully you enjoy this episode. I'm very excited to play. Alright, Rasha.
Look at that. You have a talent for showing up when you're needed. You know that? There's a fight coming up, and I want you to participate.
Alright, let's do it. Who am I fighting?
Gur Halnan. He's been fighting for a while now. A brute in heavy armor. With a couple of, how should I say, special techniques he picked up in his homeland, Arazil. I won't lie, he'll be a tough nut to crack.
I like cracking nuts. Fine by me, let's get started.
Aren't you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. The fight will take place in a couple of hours.
Murder him to death.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today.
Who's
because
talking?
you want to see a fight! Today, there is something special on the menu.
Ooh.
Or should I say, something savage? Because this is a word that best describes the beast our still undefeated rookie must stand his ground against. Mesdames and messieurs,
Look at that Hulk Hogan
I
mustache he's
present
got.
Gur Halnan, the Berserker of the Steppes, versus the Wanderer.
The Lone Wanderer.
Shed some blood, warriors. Blistering blazes, what a punch!
Oh boy. This is not going well right off the bat. He's too powerful to be frozen. Really? Really? Alright, so this guy sucks. Can I jump up? Why am I not dual casting? Again. Why am I not dual casting? Speaking of which, don't I have... Where am I? Where's my stuff? Alright, so we're on Chain Lightning 2, does 25 damage, but Blazing Spark does 44. This one does 41. But I also have Grounding 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Haha, you've risen to level 16. You received 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. Alright, more mana. Take that. I'm trying to bring it back to life. Come on, you can come back. You can do it. Come back to life. I'm resuscitating you. Oh, that was fun. I swear, is my lantern not working? Or is it just that damn dark? Oh my god. So yes, my lantern is working, and yes, it is that damn dark. Alright, so last time we missed something that happened with her and somebody. Like, there was supposed to be something that happened because I came up and like started talking like I knew something had
From
happened.
the upper city, huh? You got guts walking around with all that stuff down here.
Oh, shush. Hey,
Not
Rasha.
bad. I have to hand it to you. You're really starting to impress me. I didn't think you'd stand a chance against old Gur. Kinda sad to see him gone, but he knew the risks. Here's your share. Come back in 2 days or so.
I stood on a rock,
So long.
and then I used my new magic that I just got, and I love it because I couldn't freeze him. Hey,
Yes?
I wanna fight more, please. ... Rasha, Rasha, Rasha. Let's go.
What do you want?
I want to fight. Are you ready?
Ah, aye, we are. This time it'll be exciting. The Ringmaster plans to pair you with Raga Shadowclaw.
Well, I'm sorry. What now? Should I know her?
No, but you will soon. She's an alchemist. Small tip from my side, don't let her tender appearance fool you. You'll see why.
Was she attractive? I'm ready. Let's do
Aren't
it.
you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. The fight will take place in a couple of hours.
Let's go, my sir. My sir.
Mesdames and
Ooh,
messieurs,
the
a
junior
cordial
red hair.
welcome to the Dust Pit! You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight!
Because we want to party.
This is the fourth battle of the mysterious newcomer called the
Lone
Wanderer.
Wanderer.
But will it also be the last? Because this time we picked a special treat for him to feast
I like
on.
what's his face is Ashes is still
Mesdames and
here.
messieurs, you came for blood,
Messieurs.
and you shall have it.
Let's go.
Some folks just never
Blistering
learn.
blazes, what
Oh,
a
wow.
punch!
She's strong. You missed though.
Some folks just never learn.
What? Wait, what? How did she... What the hell is happening? Oh, she's a werewolf? She's a werewolf? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She turned into a werewolf. I could do that? I haven't done that, but I can do that. Glittering Shaman Amulet. What does that do? Oh, okay, so that's specifically for being a wolf. That was fun. I was not expecting the werewolf. Come on, come back to me. You can do it. Follow the light. Put your hands away. Who's crying?
Keep walking.
I'm trying to get past you guys.
What? That's all you got?
That's all
Come
you
on.
got. I want to know where the commentator is.
Vermin, all of them.
Should have placed my money on the Eternal.
All right.
You live and learn.
What's up, Rasha? I still thought there was supposed to be something in here, but no.
Look who's back. Not bad, not bad. I was expecting you to pee your pants after she did that little trick of hers.
Oh, I did
but
a little
no.
bit. Just a dribble,
You
though.
kept your cool, as usual.
Just a dribble.
Sure you don't want to start working as a mercenary? You could make more money that way. Either way, here's your pay.
I'm having fun doing this, though. I'm guessing you're tired of hearing me ask this, but any estimate on when the next fight will take place?
I had hoped you'd ask that. Aye, I do. And this time, you're in for a real challenge.
Another shapeshifter? I mean, yeah, she turned into a I thought I killed her, and then she turned into a werewolf.
No. If you're man enough, you'll fight the beast tonight.
The beast? Dan Severn?
Aye, the pride of the pit. And the good thing about it, even if you hack it to shreds, all we need to do is give it some elixir and have our necromancer stick it back together, and it's as good as new.
Ooh, this sounds exciting.
I won't lie, though. It'll be hard this time, and chances are you won't make it out alive. If you do make it, though, it'll be worth your time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand on a rock. You're resurrecting that creature? What is this? Sinestra? What is it? What is Sinestra?
Something like that, aye. But let's not dwell on the details, shall we?
Well, you know my answer. I'll fight.
Thought so.
Fight. Fight.
Well
fight,
then.
Fight. Defeat the monster. Star.
But can the Wanderer also oppose the beast that's been soaking this soil in blood for decades? We shall see.
We shall see.
Unleash the beast!
Alright, I'm jumping up the rocks immediately. Oh my god. Jump up the rocks, quick! Jump up the rocks, quick! Jump up. What the hell was that? What is happening? What? Why did that happen? What are you doing? I wanted to fight the beast.
Let's see you dance, Wanderer.
Wait, what?
There!
What? Why am I fighting? I wanted to fight the beast. Wait, can I loot the beast? Oh, I can loot the beast. Sorry, I'm doing something important. I'm looting the beast. What about his handler? Where'd his handler go? Is he dead? Can I loot his... He didn't quite get much stuff. Alright. I'm hopping up the rocks.
Any last words?
Can't reach him from here.
Oh, come on. You could do better than that.
Can I?
Good. That's enough. Let's talk.
Where are your eyes? He didn't have eyes. What? Okay, now he has eyes.
Fair enough. This is better. Forgive me my dramatic entrance.
I hope you have a damn good explanation for this, otherwise we'll continue where we left off. What in the blazes was that? Why did you interrupt the fight? I like that one better.
I was just about to explain. I'm Thero Naris, voice of the Father. I've been watching you for a while now because I'm looking for someone with your set of skills. And, our little encounter down in the pit erased the last doubts I had about you.
Why? Because I'm good at jumping up at rocks where you can't get me and, and using my lightning on you? Voice of the Father?
That accent. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Shit. Does that mean I have to explain who the Relata is to you?
I kind of know who they are. I know who you are. A group of cutthroats robbing the people down here of their last penny. Ooh, you're some kind of guild that's controlling the Undercity, right?
Right. The Relata is more than a bunch of criminals, though. But we'll get there. Regarding your original question, the Voices are the military arm of the Relata. I'm sure you've seen some of us before. We come into play when a matter needs a strong hand to resolve itself.
You mainly just seem like dicks that walk around and talk smack. That's what it mainly seems like. So this was supposed to be some kind of test?
Indeed. Let me get straight to the point. I want to hire you for a mission.
Okay. Ooh, do I look like a mercenary, MFer?
Well, you look like someone willing to slaughter other people in front of a gawking crowd for a handful of coins. At least that's what you did down there. Don't get me wrong, I don't judge. The pit fighters know what they're getting themselves into. But after what I saw you do down there, I concluded that you're willing to do a lot of things if the pay is right. Or am I wrong?
Does this mission involve me getting down on my knees? Because I'm not so sure about that. No offense, but there's no way I'm working with cutthroats like you. No, you're not. I was down there because I like to fight, not because I needed money. I just like murdering people. It's just for the fun of it. No, I would like some money, please.
Well then.
Fair enough. So tell me about this mission.
Well, actually, it's simple. I want your help in killing someone.
What? Where are we going? We going on a stroll? Why do we stop talking? Can I?
The father.
Oh. Wait. The head of the Relata? Your leader? Father? From Fallout 4? Sean? You want me to kill Sean? You bastard. He's only a baby and an old man. Sorry for spoilers if you haven't played Fallout 4.
Their leader. Not mine. When I was 6 years old, the Relata abducted me and a dozen other children. That is, they bought us. Shagun, the old cunt who owned our orphanage. She sold us like cattle.
Child trafficking. The Relata abducted you. Children? Save the children, not the children.
Us, and over the years, at least a dozen more. And we all came from the same orphanage. The refuge. And no, I have no idea what they did to us. I remember nothing.
Do you want me to go to this refuge and murder the woman in charge of it? Because I've done something like that before in Skyrim. So you're an orphan. Did you say the woman who ran the orphanage sold you? Why? Yeah, and can I go kill her?
Why? Well, probably because the father shoved an ingot of gold up her ass for every child she sold.
Whoa, that's a
But
lot of...
the flesh maggots got her a while ago. So she took her reasons to the grave with her.
Darn. I don't get to murder her to death.
Yes.
That was just, yes. Why would father abduct children? Was he touching you?
That's the big question, isn't it? At first I thought it was about child trafficking.
That's what I said.
You know, tender little knaves and girls for rich bastards. Ark's bigwigs. Yet now I've come to the conclusion that it must have been about science. Experiments.
Really? So he's a scientist? You mean the Relata conducted experiments on you?
Only the father. As I said, I'm pretty sure you have the wrong idea about them. The Relata doesn't see itself as a guild of murderers, but as a faith. A sect. A cult, in other words.
Okay.
The blackmailing, the shadow tax, is how they finance the little community.
Huh, and why do they what do they believe
That
in?
the physical body is the worst thing that ever happened to man. It's a whole that needs to transcend. But we digress. If we're to work together, you'll soon have some rogue cultists telling you all this shit anyway.
So they just need to drink the Kool-Aid and then they can transcend and go on the alien spaceship with the aliens back to their homeworld. I see, but you're alive. Does that mean you were somehow able to flee?
Kind of. After the father was done with us, he simply disposed of our corpses. This is also the first memory I have of that time after the abduction. Waking up in a pile of dead bodies. I don't know exactly, but I must have been somewhere between 12 to 14 years old. Still half a child, in other words. As you can imagine, I was a mess for the first few moons after that. Once I was able to think somewhat straight again, I looked for help in the upper city. Of course, the guards didn't believe a word of what I said and sent me right back down into the caverns.
I'm not sure what to say. That's horrible. Wait, you told them that the Relata conducts experiments on children and they didn't do anything? Wait, I should read that again because that was much more dramatic. Wait, you told them the Relata conducts experiments on children and they didn't do anything? That was better.
No. And frankly, it doesn't surprise me. I'm sure hundreds of ragged kids from the Undercity had come to them before, telling them horror stories about how much they suffered down there only to get a bed and some food. Also, as you may have figured out by now, the Order doesn't have any power down here. The Relata controls the caves, and that's how it will stay.
Is this Jaspar's voice actor doing this voice as well? I'm not sure what to say. That's horrible.
Many things are horrible. Still they happen.
Yet you're a voice of the father and intend to kill him, so you're some kind of infiltrator?
Correct. And let's put it this way. I came to realize that no matter how much I cursed and cried, nobody would come to my help. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I told myself how to survive
Excuse me.
and how to fight. And years later, I entered the dust pit for the first time. One of the voices saw how well I could fight and offered me to study the Relars.
Rulalas?
Their codex, their holy scripture, written by the Father himself. I shaved my head and became a scion, the lowest rank.
Oh, is this like Scientology? Okay, so you're out for revenge. How long ago was that? Your initiation? What? And nobody recognized you? Not even the father?
The Father doesn't bother with most Relay, especially not with the Scions. Also, when they discarded me, I was still a child. Now, I'm a man.
How long ago was that, your initiation?
8 years ago.
So you're out for revenge, like the dread pirate Roberts.
Revenge. Yes. I want this monster to pay for what he did to me and the others. And I want to make sure that it will never hurt anyone again. Ever. One of the core beliefs of the Relata concerns the Day of Transcendence. It's the day when every Relame who's ever proven him or herself worthy leaves their body to continue existing as an immortal, immaterial being. And they also believe that this day is imminent, since the Father found a way to achieve transcendence for himself and for his lambs. In the weeks to come, it will set out an expedition to the Frostcliff Mountains. Since this expedition will be an extremely dangerous undertaking, he will bring along almost a dozen of the best mercenaries available. You will be one of them, and together, we will kill the Father.
Okay, definitely more. ... Oh, okay. Okay. So we can do some rhetorics, some speech, some charisma. What are you telling me all this about? What? Are you telling me all this just because you saw me fight?
I'm telling you this because I need someone who knows how to kill. Better than the usual cutthroat you find down here. And you seem to be that someone. Also, there's something about you. I can't say what, but I feel as though you're the right person for the job. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I have a fever. Alright, sounds like a bloody risky plan. What's in it for me? Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I can pay you 400 pennies now, and 800 more once the Father is dead. Also, think of all the riches that we'll find in the temple itself, or in the Relata's treasure chambers. It will be worth it. You can trust me on that.
Alright, you piqued my interest when you mentioned loot. What kind of expedition?
Well, the Relata spent the last 2 years excavating an old temple that apparently was lost in the glacier for centuries. Now, according to the Father, this is where we'll find the key to achieve transcendence, but that's about all I know.
Interesting. What's stopping me from telling the Relata you're a traitor?
Well, let's put it this way. I took precautions. If you don't have the guts to help me, your choice, but... believe me, if you do try to backstab me, you'll regret it.
Can I think about this?
No. You either agree now, or the offer's off the table. I can't afford to lose any more time.
Okay. Fair enough. That's everything, right? And how can we convince the Father to hire me as a mercenary?
By doing something that impresses him. As you can imagine, the Relata already has its stock of sellswords they rely on. But if we do something that impresses the Father or the First Seer, it might be enough to convince him to hire you. Look, I know how shaky it sounds, but it's our best bet. So, are you with me or not?
This sounds very interesting, so yes. Alright, I'll help you. Let's just hope it'll be worth it. I'm not interested. Sorry, sounds interesting. I'm in. Yes, I'll help you. If what you say about the Father is true, he needs to face justice by the hands I was gonna say by the hand of my blade, but I don't use a sword, by the hands of my lightning.
Absolutely. Meet me at the Wailing Tree, 2 hours from now. Here. This'll help you get back to the Undercity in case you need to return to the surface before our meeting. Stay safe.
Okay. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I've clearly been here because it looks like I've murdered people to death. Alright, so this is the Undercity Marketplace. I think I looked at this a little bit in one of the previous episodes. He totally messed me up by bringing
Would you
me,
look at that? A visitor from the surface.
by
Want a
bringing
word
me
of
someplace weird. Okay, so that means I can't fight in the dust pit anymore?
Play by the rules.
Okay, I will. I'm totally. I don't know how to get back to where I was.
Oh, bloody fools. Just had to play the hero, didn't you?
I don't mind that we had to have a conversation. I just wish he didn't take me wherever I am. Alright, so we know the corpse pit. So I'm familiar with where we are. I just don't know how to get from here to back to the dust pit. That's what I'm a little confused about. Because we've been all through here. Yeah, it's a dead end. No, not a dead end. Okay. Okay. The crypt. Oh my god. I don't remember. I don't have this. I will eventually get this memorized. It's just I've not been through this enough. All right, so this is the massive crypt area. Oh boy. All right, barrack quarter. Okay. My apologies for being disoriented. So I thought I was like, if I could get out of here, I know how to get back in the way that I got in, because I had left the arena to obviously to do all my selling and such in between episodes.
Move along.
I'm moving. I guess I'll just follow the quest marker for now. Alright, so we're to the barracks, which he gave me things that teleport me to the barracks. I don't want to go to the barracks. I want to go to the dust pit. Oh, I have to be careful of her because her
Eating the last penny right out your pocket.
Boring.
hoo-has were out.
You're not one of the Relata's mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're hiring again. I'd give them a wide berth.
I'm trying to be. Okay, I know exactly where I am now. Alright, cool. See, I'm starting to get it. I mainly want to know if I'm allowed to fight anymore. Well, that's...
There you are.
Oh, damn it.
Ready?
What's the story behind that tree? Yeah, I'm super curious about the
Tree. Oh,
Yeah, sure. The people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these notes.
Oh.
Superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
That's cute. That's cute. Well, sometimes hope alone can help.
Maybe.
Oh,
Ready to set out?
he didn't like that. You're not wearing the garments of the Relata. How come?
What do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. If somebody sees me walking around with you, it won't be the end of the world, but I don't want to cause unnecessary problems.
Okay. I don't have a choice? Well, maybe I do. What if I just... I was like, what if I just back out of the conversation? It's like, no, you can't. Ready, what's the plan?
First a question. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Blind Daughters?
It kind of sounds like a bad porno. No, I have not.
A massacre that took place 20 years ago. It was at the farmer's coast, around midsummer. The farmers had just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, with steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way. While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky. All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away. They were found 1 week later. They lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut. 1 girl each mile.
What? And the guard didn't intervene at all?
They tried, but the few farm boys who were there in time stood no chance. These masked attackers were assassins, as deadly as the Petrified and as brutal as Lost Ones.
Well, not the Petrified are either, but why?
To this very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the names the Black Lieber and J.L. Tennyson ring a bell? The Butcher of Ark?
Tannerson, wasn't that some kind of serial killer who took his own life? Not really?
He was a serial killer who ravaged this city decades ago. Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tannerson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Libra. Even nowadays there are still scholars that deny its existence, but according to Tannerson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power. They make sure that malice and sin, they don't gain the upper hand in this world, and that the scales of good and evil thus stay in balance.
And that's why they murdered those girls? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally, the Libra only kills people who have already sinned. Tyrants, rapists, murderers, and so on.
Okay.
Which is also why the attack on the farmer's coast didn't make any sense, and still doesn't for most people today. However, the father has a theory.
He has a theory. Was it bunnies? So he's an expert on the Black Libra too?
Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. He has dug up every little bit of information that there is. But we'll come to that later.
What's his theory then? Why did the Black Libra murder those girls?
According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from them. However, the child doesn't just see people who have already sinned. She also sees evil in its inception. Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer. I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently the Libra fully believes in this principle. The child is omniscient.
Sounds like a bunch of hooey to me. What a pile of horse poop! They killed 10 innocent girls and believe they are doing good? Wait, so these girls had to die because Libra believed they would give birth to murderers?
Yes. So it would seem, though according to the father, they wouldn't have just been ordinary murderers, but emissaries of the end. Whatever that may mean.
The 10 Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to transcendence. This is why he's been studying Tennyson's books like a madman. Especially one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become one of their assassins. And I also think that this temple in the Frostcliff Mountains is somehow related to the Libra. Long story short, apparently the pages of Tennyson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail were forcefully torn out, and the father wants to find them.
So he's spitting in the background. Let's be Hawk the Loogie. And you want me to find them, right?
Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts. A man named Collian.
Who in the F is Collian?
He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tennyson's mentor. In other words, an unscrupulous piece of shit that did nothing but murder people for decades, guilty, the innocent alike. According to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters. However, that massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. He took on a new identity. He's been living as a beggar in the Undercity ever since. I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on.
How do you know all this?
I have my sources. Let's leave it at that.
Collian left the Libra after these, I want to say those really bad, these events. Do you think there is any relation?
Maybe, yes.
Like it actually bothered him? I see. So you want me to find this Collian and get him to tell me the whereabouts of the lost pages?
Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but, all we're getting.
And what if he doesn't
Then
hire
we'll
me?
need to improvise. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Okay, where do we find this Collian?
He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some horse bed in the Silver Cloud right now or getting hammered in the False Dark. I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the First Seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission, the more convincing our little story will be. One more thing. Don't go easy on that scum. He might seem harmless now, but remember what he's done. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Okay, so Silver Cloud is a house of ill repute. Alright, so he just jetted on me. So what if I don't follow him immediately? And I go to the, no, that's not it.
Relata Shira, sleeper.
Okay, I don't know what that means. This is it, I think. Yeah, if I go to the dust pit now...
What? That's all you got? Come on.
Am I allowed to fight anymore? What's up, Rasha? Anything in here? No.
What a surprise. Didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Should have placed my money on the attorney.
Sorry about what happened down in the pit.
you'll
That
live and learn.
attorney, he...
I don't want to know. If the Relata asks, you don't ask questions. That's the first rule you should hammer into your head down here. In other words, it's fine. The crowd was a bit disappointed, but technically, you won. Though, as I'm sure you understand, I can't pay you this time.
So many fights, so little money.
Well, that's disappointing. And now what? When can I fight again?
How about never?
What? Why?
Why? Because no pit fighter, no matter how powdered and glimmer-capped Dusty is, will voluntarily fight a friend of the Relata.
Aww.
If he loses, he dies. If he wins, he dies too. because the Father's voice will come get him. And now come on, don't give me that look. You earned a shitload of money in a very short time. Maybe you can come back in a couple of moons or so, if the dust has settled. But until then, forget about it.
Well, that's very disappointing, Rasha. I just went the wrong way. Alright.
Move along.
I'm going. Relax.
My sir.
My sir. Ridiculous. You know, this mod has me saying my sir. IRL in real life. My sir. Because it's so ridiculous.
Bloody wench thinks she's Vata incarnate. Well, she'll get what's coming to her. Soon.
Well, that does.
Some people just...
A penny, my sir.
No.
Please, just one penny.
No, I'm not giving you any money, you beggar. Hi. Hey. Why are you running around crazy? You look like you're wearing Thieves Guild. Like, reskinned, recolored Thieves Guild armor. Okay. I guess he was just running around in circles waiting for me? Wait, where did he go? Where? How did you get behind me? What is his name? Thariel? Thariel? Oh, dude, that's nasty. Swallow it.
Just how they are.
My sir.
My sir.
A real pretty thing you are. We should spend some time together.
Is it important?
She was trying to pick, never mind.
The light fades away at the end of...
This episode is not sponsored by anything because I didn't grab something to drink. It's the first time I've done this in a very long time. My throat is really bothering me.
Well, look at that. Our friend has a visitor. Get out of here.
What?
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Alright, Ralph, it's a little, nipply. Alright, so this is the dude here?
Interesting.
Why interesting? Was that really necessary? You sure that's him?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I feel like it was necessary. Why interesting?
Never mind. Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up.
Do you want me to wake him? Wakey wakey, hands off snakey.
I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him. And again, never forget what this man did. He may look pathetic, but that doesn't change the fact that he orchestrated the murder of 10 girls. Innocent girls.
Alright. Should I pee on him? What's in this little bag here? Oh. Alright, so literally he changed his name backwards. It's Qualian, but backwards. Oh, that was genius. Alright. Wake up.
Who are you? Nylock is tired. Nylock needs sleep.
I like your tattoos. Nowlak, you're Qualian.
Kalian? No.
Qualian.
Kalian is dead. You're talking to Naylock, his shadow. Why do you ask? Who are you?
Shut up. I'm the one asking the questions.
Oh, of course. Naylock understands.
Oh, wait, he liked that?
You remind him of Kalian when he still lived. So much anger in you, so much hatred. Kalian knew this feeling too well. This anger, this cold, rotten wrath. And then the dream came and showed him his calling. But he was so blind, He didn't see where the road led him. Only when those little flowers' corpses lay dead in the dust did he see. See what he had done, what he had become. Now Kalian has been punished. He's dead, and Nalok deserves to suffer for eternity.
You're blabbering nonsense. How much did you drink? I understood exactly what he was saying. So it's true. You left the Libra because you regretted what you had done.
Regret? No, Kalian had regrets, yes, but Nalok isn't worthy of these feelings anymore. Regret is a pure feeling, as is absolution, but Nalok doesn't deserve purity. So he hates himself, hates his pathetic existence, hates himself for all the suffering his old skin brought upon the world.
Why did you do it? Why did you order the murder of those girls? According to the Tannerson's biography, the Libra kills anyone who tries to desert. Why are you still alive? I want to know what answers to both those questions. We'll start with this one.
Why? Because the decrees demanded it, and the decrees don't lie. They never did, and they never will.
Wait, you actually still believe this nonsense? That those girls would have given birth to monsters?
Aren't you listening? The decrees don't lie. Those little flowers had to die, because if they had not, something terrible would have happened. Kalian knew, Nylok still knows, but still, it broke him. All their pain, their tears, their suffering, their screams. It was too much to bear, even for him.
But how do you know? How do you know those girls would have given birth to monsters?
The decrees never lie. I told you! Because Nylok buried his old skin. The Libra doesn't care about Nylok. Why should they? He's vermin.
How did you bury your old skin? Is the tattoos? Are the tattoos protecting you? You're babbling nonsense. How much did you drink? I don't even really want to say this. Either way, we're here for a reason. We're looking for the lost pages.
Pages? Nalok doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Nalok is tired and needs to sleep.
All right. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know now. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
But Nalok just...
Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Nalok understands. Please forgive him. So, the pages. Yes, of course, the pages. Nalok remembers. Kalian tore them from Tannerson's book before the world could see them.
Blazes, what is all this talk about Nalok and Quinlan? You're Quinlan. How long have you lived down here?
How long? Years? Decades? He doesn't know. Kalian had a sense of time. Nalok doesn't.
You're Kalian!
No! I told you! I told you! So why are you not listening? Kalian is dead! Don't you understand? He's dead, and Nylok buried him! Oh, no, he's sorry. Please don't hurt him. He will not raise his voice again.
Look at him. He's gone completely insane. I'm guessing all this Nalak talk is a way for his brain to cope with the guilt. He's created a new persona without all the blood on his hands. That is, unless he's lying.
What? Why? Why should Nylok lie? What? Why? Why should Nylok lie?
Then show us where these pages are.
Yes, of course. But tell me, what do you want with them? You won't be able to read them.
Why, are they like an Elder Scroll? Why wouldn't we?
Because they're written in the language of the Libra. Even Kalian couldn't read a single word of them.
Then how was Tannerson even able to write them?
Isn't it obvious? Because something else guided Tannerson's hand when he wrote them.
Okay. I don't care. You'll lead us to this place where you buried them, and you'll do it now.
Nalok, doesn't have a choice, does he? All right, he will do as you demand. The pages, he buried them together with his old skin. He can show you the pages. But tell him, my sir, if he shows you the pages, could you... Well, Naylock is hungry, Naylock is thirsty, and he has no more coin.
Do you really think you're in a position to make demands? You're God's cursed murderer, and you'll be lucky if we let you live. I'll think about it if you show us the pages. If you can afford a whore, you can afford a piece of bread. I was going to say I'll think about it.
Yes, Naylock understands. Good. Come, follow.
Why did he dislike? I didn't. Oh man. I chose like the middle option, but I guess that was
My sir,
not.
Naylock has a question.
What?
Your face, you seem familiar. Are you certain that you've
Now
never
there's a
met
treat
Naylock
for the
before?
eye.
How would I know?
What do you say, darling? Want to spend some time together?
This is the way to the tar pit. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going? I warn you, if this is a trap...
It's not, my sir. Naylock is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
Alright, so tar pits. I don't think we've been to the tar pits.
Oh, come on. Not again.
Bloody vermin, all of them.
Ahoy!
Ahoy, miner.
Damn you. Damn the Lightborn. Damn the Order. Damn you all. Oh.
To the tar pits.
Hold it right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for digging.
He belongs to us. We're acting under the Father's orders.
Brother Wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's blessings.
Father's blessings. Keep going, scum.
Yes, of course.
Interesting. Are we on an elevator? We are on an elevator. Alright, now he's running again. So when he says his skin, maybe he means like his armor? Or like the clothes that he used to wear or something to that effect? Just guess.
Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. There are a lot of lowlifes down here.
Someone's there.
Look out! That all you got? No! No!
Waste of time.
Alright. Yeah, I had no problem murdering people to death. Alright, what are we doing, Naylock?
Finally, some fun.
Enemy!
You scum! You'll pay for that!
Oh, come on. You could do better than that.
You alright, buddy? Who is...
What fucking piece of shit!
think I'm gonna win. I won. Oh, and I level again. Everybody okay?
There!
What? 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 What the hell is this? Ouroboros? It looks like the...
Die!
Freaking... What the... hell? What the... What? The hell?
There. Back there. That's where he buried his old skin. Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
Is this a trap?
What? No, of course not. It's just... Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time? No. Kill Naylock if you don't believe him, but he will stay.
Fine. You go on ahead.
Alright. So... I don't know what that giant creature thing was.
Look for the skeleton. Ted, you need to dig.
Don't shout.
Alright. Look for the skeleton, we need to dig.
Enemy!
A marauder.
Damn you!
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Will I?
Let's go.
Alright, so...
Skeleton? I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around.
Search the shaft for an old skeleton. Oh, that looks like Ouchie over there. Empty barrel. Empty barrel. Empty barrel. Smoking pipe. Empty sack. Empty sack. Sack. I see a skeleton.
Let me see. Yeah. Well, that looks promising. Then I guess we need to dig. Come help me.
Digging.
Here we go. This must be it. Pretty big. What the blazes did he put in there? What's that smell?
Alright, let's open it, I guess.
What the? Oh, shit.
And I thought by I buried Quellian here, he was speaking metaphorically. Whose body is that?
Well, good question. You want to know what I think? This is probably some poor sod that crossed this lunatic's path at the wrong time. So we put him right into the crate with the pages. Bloody son of a whore.
Even if that's true, why would he go to the trouble of burying him? He could have just left him here.
Oh, fuck if I know. We're talking about a man who murdered 10 girls in cold blood because his cult ordered him to do it. I think you'd be well advised to stop trying to apply logic to his thinking.
Fair enough. Either way, I think we found the pages.
Right you are. Come on. You take them. Got them? All right. Back to Carlion.
Oh, ancient mask. It's one of the Skyrim masks. Oh, I can open and close the chest. That's silly. Alright. So we have to go confront Quellian, but at this point, I think we're going to wrap this episode up. This has been episode 19, episode 19 of the Skyrim mod Enderal Forgotten Stories. If you made it with me this far into the episode, I greatly appreciate it, honestly and truly, more than you will ever know. With all that being said, I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, Pathless. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a good night.